Hey guys, so I've decided to start a new YouTube series called Lunchtime Mods. Basically, I'm always annoying people to get to work from home. I get an hour lunch break, so I am going to start seeing what I can do in my lunch break. I own a Honda S2000, so today, this is going to be episode 1, I'm going to try and wrap a part of the console. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so the part we're going to be taking off the wrap is this bezel around the gear knob. So to get this out, use an adjustable, or I think it's a 14, just to crack that nut off there. And loosen it down, and then you can spin that off. And then lose the gear knob. And then I guess you take that bolt off as well, sorry, the nut off as well. I'm just going to bang that in gear so I can take the handbrake off, and apparently you just pull up from the back. Now of course there are electrical components that are in here, so you need to be a little bit careful, you're not going to pull any wires out. Okay, and just pull it around. So unscrew that.
A few moments later.
Okay, so that's off now. Okay, so that took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I've got the bezel off now. So basically, when you take it off, there's these two little, what do you call them actually? I guess they're sort of plastic rivets which stick through to the main part of the center console. And when you look at it from the other side, sort of they're quite, it's almost like melted plastic. So I have to chisel those off, and then it pulls off quite quickly by just using the tabs from the inside. I don't know if the video caught it because it seems to cut off halfway through. So once you've got this off, the gator, it's just got holes in it. So you just pull that off. Probably best to start with the corners because that's where obviously the seam is, so that's the strongest point. So take that off, and probably just a good idea to remember which way you've pulled it off. So I'm going to put this facing away from me, so we're just left with the bezel now. And mine's not in too bad a shape. It's 16 years old. There's a couple of nicks on it, but probably just expected from, I don't know, having your watch hit against it or something. But right, so I've got some carbon fibre wrap. I guess the good thing about carbon fibre wrap, or any wrap, is you can remove it if you don't like the look of it. This is quite old, but rather than just throw it away, I thought, so let's give it a try. So I'm going to apply some heat to this to see if we can just get this wrapped in carbon fibre. Let's see what happens. So you need some heat, so I'm going to use this hairdryer. Also, you're going to need a sharp blade, so I've got a standing knife here. So first of all, what I'm going to do is just measure up to see how much I actually need, because there's no point using okay, so let's start by heating this up. Probably better to use a heat gun if you've got one, but the whole purpose of these videos is to be cheap and cheerful. Okay, so I'm going to start by, and of course I'm trying to get this done in an hour, so obviously time's against me. So I'm going to go from there. Okay, so that's basically it done. It's a little bit of, there's a couple of rough parts, but I think once you've refitted everything, it should all tuck away quite nicely. So I'm going to try and do that now. So that's the front there, so push this back through. And basically you can sort of try and use the gazer to hide any excess, and also just use it to push it up into the gaps that there are. I guess the beauty of wrap is you can just reheat it and either pull it off or re-stretch it, but in all honesty this doesn't look too bad. Of course I might not be saying that once it comes to getting the part there. So actually, yeah, there's a couple of rough spots, but overall not too bad. Right, let's go put it back in the car and see how this looks, and shall we, guys? Let's go. Okay, so on the back, you've got these screws here. Got this one and this one, which are the ones I had to do in the first place, and you'll see these two plastic things are like butchered to get out. Once they're cleared off, so you can take it off a lot easier, and then it's just the clips from the side, which I'll have to do to take out. So put through and get put back together. Obviously you've got the connectors you need to reconnect as well. Okay guys, so here's the finished product. There are a couple of rough marks, but overall not too bad. I guess it looks a bit silly with this bit not being done, but I set out to do what I needed to do in an hour. There's a couple of rough patches which I could just do with tucking back up inside itself, but I think for doing what I needed to do and seeing if I can get it done in an hour, it's not too bad. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully if you're thinking about doing it yourself, you've learned how to take off as well. Okay, so that was me just getting that done within the hour of my lunch break. And I have to go back to work, so I know it's just a bit of fun really. I'll try and think of something else to do next time to video and upload. But yeah, that was just me doing the centre bezel on the S2000. Obviously if you took your time, you'd be able to do it a lot better, but yeah, just having a laugh. So I'll think of some more things to do, and hopefully I'll do another video soon. Thanks so much, cheers!